Buddy, in this video we're going to go over selling on Whatnot for beginners. So the first thing you want to do is I recommend just going straight into it, log into your seller account and click the icon to click the calendar icon to schedule your very first show. So essentially go here, go to Seller Hub, and then go to shows on the left right here. And then in a schedule a show form, which is this button right here on the top right, type a clear searchable title like, I don't know, beginner sports cards live sale or first time Pokemon, mystery drop. And as you can see here, it's required. So, this is probably the main point that Whatnot probably wants from you. So this is probably the main point that buyers are also looking at too. So, probably like first time Pokemon mystery drop. And I would also recommend doing some SEO first before you name your stream. But for the sake of this, let's get you acclimated to this. And from here, the category and subcategory, it really doesn't matter for your first stream or you're just trying to get into selling. But for later on, just know that the main thing that Whatnot is known for is Pokemon, especially because this company and application has popped up within the last year, I would say, just because of Pokemon drops, in my opinion. And as you can see here, that's probably one of the reasons why it's at the top, because most of the sellers are doing this, so they pre-select that right there. You can see Pokemon's at the top, probably for a reason. And from here, right now, you don't have to worry about this, but there are the selling formats. There's singles, breaks, and sets. And, there's when collectors are online, like weekends around noon Eastern, they pick the one that performs the best. If you're like trying to sell like single Pokemon cards or packs, you'd pick singles, right? And then from here, you can do tags. They give you ones that are are pre-selected. Like, I don't know, $1 starts and these things, but it's not related to Pokemon. At least I don't think it is. So you kind of have to search for it on your own, like Pokemon. So like something like Pokemon Day 2025. And this actually gives you good insight for the SEO that you can actually use to also SEO research for your name. So perhaps the tag shows that, and you can put something like Pokemon Day 2020, or it doesn't have to be exact, but like Pokemon Day in the title. That's just another idea, right? And if you plan to make live selling a habit, setting the repeat section right here just saves a lot of time, so you never have to reschedule. And then just pick the specific niche. Oh, sorry, I don't know why my mouse is matches. Sorry, my mouse wasn't working for a second. And then from here, you just click schedule a show. You can worry about this later once you actually do a show, but I want to actually first show you the things that I think are most important when you do a show. So once you have a scheduled show, you want to click open show right here and just wait for that to load. And if you're doing this on mobile, you can also follow along. It's just for like specific features like the surprise set, I don't believe you can do. And from here, on the day of your show, click the auction tab on the left hand side right here. It's right there. And you'll see a big yellow add button in the corner. So this is for the auctioning, like for selling, and click add. And then in the corner, in this pop-up menu, you'll see the create quality listing if you're like selling individual items, or create a surprise set or temporary listing. And if you want to bundle cards into mystery packs, this is what the surprise set is. But I would say it's a little bit more advanced. I would recommend doing the basics first. And for strictly beginner sales, I would start for buy it now. So if I did like a quality listing like this, and then right here, you can see the pricing is buy it now. And these listings are just to get your feet wet after clicking quality listing. And you'll be prompted to search your inventory essentially, and then give the category, title, description, your name, If you haven't added products yet, just click the inventory tab and use the right here, the inventory tab right here, all inventory. Just click the inventory tab and use the bulk upload CSV if you want template to import your card list, including fields for year, set, player, character grade, and your costs. And once imported, just each card appears as a source, as a list. But for now, let's just do, I'm going to just show you an example for like adding one. So I can just do, say $3, and I'll just name this like a PSA 9 Pikachu card. And I'll say this category is Pokemon cards, and I thought I just said it. Anyway, I'll just like say limited edition valued card. Obviously make it something more enticing and not low effort, but I'm just showing this for the sake of the example. I'll do I'll set the quantity to 1. Thank you. And then I'll click publish. I have to click an image. 1 second. Let me make it. Okay, obviously this isn't a Pikachu card, but I just uploaded my channel icon. And then from here, for the sake of the video to show you, have to upload a thumbnail and click shipping profile. And you can actually, I believe, create a custom shipping profile so that you don't have to do this over and over again, and specifically if it's a specific amount. But for the sake of this, I'll just do 4 to 7 ounces. I'll click no hazardous materials, and then I'll click publish. And then it'll ask you what's the condition of this product, adding information about the thing just contributes to your shop status. I'm gonna skip this for now, but you can obviously add the condition, and let's wait for this to publish. As you can see, one of the Pikachu cards that I have, or showing you, is add to the inventory. And now the CSV file, if you want to do bulk edit, you can import a file that's a CSV, and this will like save you so much time. Honestly, like if it's like a bunch of Pikachu or Pokemon cards, for example, you don't have to do it over and over again, and they can essentially browse or search to find the exact card you want to sell, and then click add listing. From there, I'll just do publish changes. Oh, I already did that. And then back in the listing dialog, which I'll go back to my stream. I'll click add for quality list. Actually, sorry, that part was I got confused a little bit. I got the condition empty, and I'll just show, for example, I'll select created and I'll click publish. And that's the reason why I couldn't see the product, is because you have to fill in the graded. Just if you're wondering why your product didn't show up, just go back to your inventory. If it says listings with missing information, it'll show you what you need to do correctly. And now my product's fully listed, and I can go back and hopefully it will show up. If it does not, if my internet is not as slow as this, honestly, yeah, Whatnot's a great streaming site. I love it. It's gone big within the last few years. I'll go back. You have to click the inventory. Sorry about that. You have to click add to show, and just select the show. So for example, in this show, I was doing the test stream. I'm going to select that. I'm going to pause again. My internet's really slow. I don't know. Okay, that took way too long to load, but here it is. I'll click add to show. And I'm going to pause it again because my internet's slow. Okay, great. Now it says add to show. And then I'm going to refresh my show. And as you can see right here, now my thing is listed. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with my internet, but you saw right there my thing was listed, the Pikachu PSA 9 set. And I would say set your price at about 10 to 15% above market. Especially you can like look at the market value on eBay to account for Whatnot's 10% seller fee and PayPal's 2.9% processing fee in the description box, and note the exact condition and like any imperfections. I don't do what I did for the description and listing. I was just showing you the like getting your feet wet with Whatnot's formatting and streaming. And you could say like PSA 9 centered, like 8.5999, or no surface scratches. That transparency just builds trust and reduces returns and refunds. So just scroll down to shipping settings and choose your shipping profile if you haven't created one, and click add new shipping profile. As you can see, and as you can see, if I go to buy now, it's finally loading, and you can see that's not a Pikachu. Obviously, do not put the actual image for your stream, and there you can see your thumbnails. You can do product actions if you want, and as you can see, you can delete the edit pin, and from there, for shipping profiles, keep in mind there's like a flat $4 domestic rate, and you can just set the packaging as let me go to it 1 second. So I essentially went to this left sidebar, I clicked shipments and then shipping profiles, and then from here I went here, and then for here you can choose the name. I don't know, you can just choose Pokemon or a specific thing that you're selling, and then here if you select set the maximum number of items to put in one package, you're going to get this thing for max number of items in one box. You obviously want to set that. But right here, this is the box dimensions. You have to know which one is your USPS specific domestic rate for the shipping profile. So if you have like a flat rate envelope or legal envelope, pad envelope, just like make sure what you know for your Pokemon card or whatever it may be. So if you want your like mystery pack to arrive in a snug, like simple one flat fee option, there's this option that I think is good, the USPS small flat rate box. And I think a lot of other sellers also use this option, and you can be more specific if you want like inches. I don't know. Okay, my internet's slow, it's not letting me click, but I think you get the idea. And before you hit create listing, I want you to glance at reserve quantity. So let me show this now. This is a little bit, I'm getting a little bit more nuance and showing you a little bit more nuance. So like right here, like the reserve for live, you can like turn this on. They say to make this product only purchasable within the show. And if you like look at the reserve quantity, the one that you select how many of this card you have, like if you've imported 10 of a common card, you just set the reserve quantity to 10 so you don't accidentally oversell. Then you create the quality listing, and your first sale is now queued in your auction or buy now tab. And like I said, I recommend doing buy now for beginners. And when showtime arrives, just switch to the auction view if you prefer live bidding or staying in the buy now for fixed price listings for auctions. And the icon next to your listing to launch a bid. So let me get to that right now. So right here you can see I didn't load the product in. My internet's really slow for some reason. But you like put the product here, like your quality listing or the temporary, and then you press this arrow icon right here. It's grayed out for me because I don't have my product. But then a countdown timer will appear in chat, and then bidders can place pre-bids before you kick off the live countdown. As soon as the timer hits 0, the highest bidder wins and pays instantly. So you'll hear a notification chime and see the buyer's username pop in your dashboard. And as each card sells, grab it on camera, I would say. Grab it on camera, hold it flat, tilt it towards the light so viewers can see corners, edges, and centering, and describe something like, here's the PSA 9, I don't know, Pikachu card, flawless surface, no scratches, perfect corners, then shout out the buyer. Congrats to Viral Tutorials for snapping this up, because personal recognition and recognition makes your buyers feel valued and encourages them to return. So if you ever need a pause between sales, just like type "be right back" right in the chat, and then quickly reorganize your shipping station, or like use small basket trays, label buyer so you don't mix up your orders, and keep a printed spreadsheet with names, cards, and shipping status at your desk, because the efficiency here ensures you can speed through packaging right after show. So yeah, hopefully that helped you. Thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you later.